how do you choose the tutor? That's a problem.
Yeah.
Parents want to hire, they can pay a lot of money for the tutor, but actually they don't know how to choose the tutor. Freedom, their imagination, because there is no time. The test is so harsh for everyone.
Yeah.
Actually, I like Canada's education system because it depends on the age. When you are in the elementary school, you spend a lot of time to play. You get to reach out for everything you can to reach out. So you can get to know what do you want to do and what you want to learn. In grade 6 or grade 7, they introduce the career. So students can say, oh, I want to do that. That actually helps kids. Now is like there was one rumor in the mom area. If a father take care of the kids alive, everything is good. But father sometimes they just
Freestyle.
yeah, instead of
Freestyle.
No organization needed.
yeah, they just say, the kids are alive. Okay, everything is fine. yeah, the kids love to play with the father, but when they looking for food or something, they always
Then
ask
they always
for
need a mom. So basically, I always keep Sunday for myself. Doesn't matter how much work I have, like in the pending or whatever. But the Sunday is my time or with my family only.
Yes.
Hello and welcome back to another powerful episode of Wingsofwomen. I'm Chandni, your host, and let's help me to welcome our amazing, incredible, and talented guest. And I would say she's a scientist as well in back home. So let's welcome Lai. And
Hello everyone, I'm so glad I'm being invited to this show. I'm so honored. Yeah.
cool. Yes, Lai. So can you just introduce a little bit about yourself to our audience, that what is your background, what you have done in China, and
I'm Lai. I'm from China. I moved to Canada in 2019, just before the COVID. And I used to be an agriculture scientist, actually plant breeding. So I do my bachelor degree in China, then I do my master in Canada. Then I go back to work as an associate scientist and got my PhD in China too. So, but after 10 years job, I decided to move to change to a new life, so I can have the balance between work and home. That's why I decided I can move to Canada, because I used to live there for 1 year. I'm familiar with this country. That's why I chose this here.
good. Thank you for saying. I want to ask you that what triggers you to start the learning center? Because I know the learning center is like a big responsibility, because basically you are educating the people or the kids, and it's a big responsibility on you. So how you think that you want to start this and take this responsibility?
Like what I mentioned, we just arrived before the COVID. So since the COVID started, all the job opportunity was cancelled and it's shut down so quickly. So it's hard to find the full-time job during that time. Yeah, so me and my husband, we start to be a tutor in some services or something. We do online and in person too. But we found that some companies, they didn't care about the effect, the result, and how the children can get. They just want the children spend time and they can get the money. That's what they want. So after the COVID, I got my son. So at that time, it's hard to choose. There is a hard choice. After 1 year, should I go back to full-time job or I should stay home to look after him? Then I think we see there was a difficulty in education, and we also consider about my son's education too.
Okay.
So I think why we don't do a platform which we give them advice, they're good teacher, so they can get advance or they can fill up their study. Because now in Canada, even the school give you the fully services of the education. We can say everyone can get their education, but actually their level is the basic line. So if you want to get into a better university or you want to get a higher academic result, you must learn some extra. Yeah, so but how do you choose the tutor? That's a problem.
Yeah.
Parents want to hire, they can pay a lot of money for the tutor, but actually they don't know how to choose the tutor.
That's true.
That's a big problem when we saw them, because now in a lot of company, they just hire the university student. I'm not saying that it's bad, but it's depend. If you are a great student, you can learn by yourself a lot. You just need some experience or some angle. The university student is a good choice because they learn over you, they learn ahead you, they can give you another angle to look after. But if you want to learn systemically, it's not a good choice.
That's true.
Yeah.
And do you feel that, or what is the difference between the China institute or the education system, or like what is the difference in Canada and China?
In China, we have a not biggest population, but we definitely have a bigger population. So
Yeah.
a lot of school, they want to enroll more students. The easiest way, I think, is grade test. We have a national grade test, which also will be a big challenge for each student. We normally say we know everything when we in grade 12. Yeah. So, but when we go to university, everything changes. But in that system, there will be one thing to like that our students to focus on the test. So they couldn't have their own freedom, their imagination, because there is no time. The test is so harsh for everyone.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But here in Canada, actually I like Canada's education system because it depends on the age. When you are in the elementary school, you spend a lot of time to play. You get to reach out for everything you can to reach out. So you can get to know what do you want to do and what you want to learn. So, and they introduce the career before grade 6 or grade 7. They introduce the career, so students can say, "Oh, I want to do that." That actually helps kids before they go to the high school. They start to learn. What I want to know. I just want to be a how to say? I just like the automatic. So I just want to repair them. I can do that. That you can work with that. And no, I like math. I just want to learn more things about math, so I can just study what we want in high school and then apply for the university. But in China, the test is so huge, and it also a challenge for each kid.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, Grace, you know about that too, because as you are from China too.
Yeah,
Right?
in Hong Kong also is very result orientated. So we have a lot of the big tests. So we always educated ourselves is the society to make us to believe that you are smart, then choose to be a lawyer, doctor, or anything. But here the difference is I can see, because now I also still work in a school, and this year I work with the grade 7 and 8. So it's very interesting because they are looking for to go to the high school, because they know that this high school is very intensive of the arts program. They are very into the arts program, and they even know that is what they want to do in the future. Not like us always just say want to be a teacher,
Yes,
policeman, but they will think a lot and the other things. So this is the difference, I would say.
Yeah. Cool. That's a lot of
Yeah, I think in India as well, there is like a pre-mindset for everyone that okay, in India it's like engineering is, like everyone do the engineering. And just like that. So yeah, but in here that also I liked it that if someone wants, for example, to be in the arts field, they are like freely go for it. So I think that freedom is the difference, I guess.
And also in the system, they gave them a lot of chance to practice that.
Yeah, like the practical knowledge is.
Yeah, so that can help the kids to figure out. And they have the gap year before the university, they can step into the society for a little bit, so they can face the reality and others.
And I also see that is they have different respect for the people who is a handyman. So in my country, the one who doing the handyman, for example, the electronic guy or the one who fix the pumper, anything, we will say that one is not good academic. They cannot continue to study. So that's why they finish the school early and then do this kind of job. But in here, they're different.
Yes.
Doing as a handyman, they have a higher pay, and then we need them.
And they are actually getting the special treatment as well
And
than the others.
they want to be a handyman just as their choice.
Yeah.
Not others.
Yeah.
So I
This
think
is
every country
different.
has their own specialities.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I want to ask you, what is the challenge? Because you told us you come here in 2019, and then of course the environment is like COVID, and then you have your son, and then you change your plan. So in this, and I know that now you run this Victor Learning Center, so it's good. Right now. So how you can manage, and what is the challenge? You have so many different roles. So how you can manage it, and what is the challenge until now you still facing, and you still keep learning how to overcome it?
I think the biggest challenge as a woman entrepreneur is you also be a wife and a mom. That's the big challenge. It is our role, society role. We normally will consider our small family. We will consider for our kids. So sometimes it's out of control. We will put them in the priority. So it will be difficult for you to balance the work and the home.
That's true.
Like sometimes your kids are sick, or maybe there is something need to renovation in your family. That will cost you a lot of energy.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing I think. But sometimes family support will help you to get over them.
Then I have one thing want to ask you. Why you think that, if there is a family event, why you think that you must be the first one in the family to handle this one? Why not your husband? Why you think that I need to do this one, do this one?
I think it's because the man and the woman is different. Man always, like there was one rumor in the mom area, if a father take care of the kids alive, everything is good. But when you mom take care of the kids, you want to take care of everything. You want them to be clean, fully service, have good appetite, everything you must consider. But father, sometimes they just
Freestyle.
It's kind of
freestyle.
No organization needed.
They just say, the kids are alive, okay, everything is fine.
Always father roles at the home is a play department. We always say that mom is a discipline, is a principal, and father is just a class teacher or just a fellow, and they are play together, right?
The kids love to play with the father, but when they looking for food or something, they always ask for
be the mom.
And sometimes you just hear, when you're at home, you just hear mama, 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 and that's
Yeah, because I think they also want some time with you, right? Because for example, if you are not at home for a whole day, because I also have my niece and nephew at home, so like my sister-in-law is also doing the job and business.
Yeah.
So it's always happened like that. Whenever she will be at home, they both are like, just to be for her only, that I want this and that and this.
Yeah,
and
because we run the tutor services, so we normally run after school and the weekend. My son sometimes he will said, "I miss you, mom."
Yeah.
I said, "Just go to the office with me." So he is now familiar with all my students, all my teachers at this office. It's also a good help for them. They can know each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they can see.
And I think if he can see you like this, so probably he also needs to understand that how to grow something for ourselves, or how much of hard work you are doing it right now. So basically, it inspired him as well.
Yeah,
I think it's for his betterment.
And I think that actually helped because he is in the preschool year.
Yeah.
So still have some pronunciation problem because his muscle was not very developed. But that time I asked one of my teacher to help me to
improve it.
How to say, practice with him so we can figure out which part is wrong. He is not reject to that like normal kids said, I don't want class or something. He just go inside. He said it's a fun time.
See,
That is good.
He's already
Maybe
improving.
it's inherited by you and your husband, because you two also is a
No,
scholar.
actually, I'm not that kind of student. My husband is, but I'm not that kind of good student in school. Yeah.
Then I want to back to our question is now you mentioned the most challenge is how to be a good mom and also keep running your business. So in that moment until now, because you bring out one good thing is you can bring your son to come into the office. So this is one of your solution to you two still can have much more time to see each other. So what other things you in your mind you think that I have to learn this part so I can be improve this situation, be more good?
I think just sometimes because I running the tutor services, so I can get to know more about the education system in Canada. So I can help, and I also learn a lot of other stuff. So I can learn more thing about the kids' development. So that means even I have only maybe a short time with him in one day, I can still value that time. So he feel, oh, mama is there for me all times. So he didn't feel it's a big problem. But if even you spend a long time with him, but you didn't play with him or you didn't do the high quality company, that's just a waste time.
Yeah, then it's good because you get the benefits from your business because you know the skills how to evaluate your son but do you how about yourself? Because you mentioned it's business, family, son, husband. Then how about your me time? Do you have any time for yourself to enjoy your moments? Just yourself.
Normally, the morning time is my me time because send the kids to the daycare school. I go home and you just relax for 2 hours. Then you can think what's we going to do next, and you can just there is no rush time, so you can just enjoy yourself. If you feel tired, just lay down there and do nothing. Just get a quiet time. So sometimes that can help me because when you feel a lot of things going on and talk with the parents is also a big challenge for you. You know, you need to convince them. That's why it's cost a lot of energy. So that maybe just 1 hour or 2 hours stay alone, that can help you. Yeah.
So you also will suggest all our women entrepreneur is we no matter how busy we are, we should have our me time.
Yeah, at least I think twice a week.
Yeah.
Maybe you couldn't do it every day, but twice a week that can help you recover from all the chaos.
True, because it's needed, and I think it will improve your productivity as well, because sometimes your body also need relaxation or take a rest. So like for me as well, also I'm doing like 8 to 4, and then I have to handle my business and this talk show. So basically I always keep Sunday for myself. Doesn't matter how much work I have like in the pending or whatever, but like the Sunday is my time or with my family only.
Yes.
But that actually gives me a boost for the next 6 days. So it's really important to manage your personal and professional life.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so you see, just this few questions we already know that is first of all we need to keep learning. Keep learning is just not for our the kids. We need to learn. For us, we also need to know what is the problem right now, how to find our me time, or how to get more time with the son. So so if you are the woman entrepreneur and you have a story to share, please join Wings of Women, because this is the platform for you to providing a safe and supportive environment for you to share your story. Because no matter how small you are, your business is just starting or rebuilding, we both want to learn from you and hear from you. So so don't forget to just subscribe our YouTube channel and go to wingsofwomen.ca, and there's a lot of the amazing content inside.
Okay, Lai, I just want to ask you that what advice you would like to give our women entrepreneurs who listen our show, especially for the immigrants, and as you said, especially it's really hard for the woman entrepreneur, especially who's mother.
Yeah.
Right? So who want to start the business or invest in a personal growth? Like, do you want to advise about this topic?
I think the main thing is believe yourself. We all from other countries. Actually, the whole Canada was from other countries. So no one well familiar with this one, but we will learn the social culture. We will learn the difference between our original country. But all your experience and all your life will give you support to do the business. You choose that topic, that means you have interest or you have ability about that one. So first thing, I think just believe yourself.
Yeah.
Normally, we can sure everyone can successful, but when you step that out, you are successful for yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, I 100% believe in that, because as I remember I heard one message is say that is universe always say that they will not give you anything you are not capable to do it. So just like Lai mentioned is believing in yourself, because you now have just like you stuck, I was using this word, 2019 stuck in Canada.
Yeah.
And then you can have, there's a lot of the virtual job, you can do the Zoom, you can stay work at home. But why you don't choose to work, but you choose to start your tutorial center? Is because you must feeling something.
Yeah.
Very strong feeling inside yourself. You believe that I can do it. And also you mentioned is believe in ourselves. We are both immigrant from the other big country come here.
Yeah.
We bring our lot of the insight to here.
With us,
Because we are India and China, they are very, very well developed. We have a lot of things we can bring it into here and make us unique. Yeah, this is a very, very good message. So when this is a follow-up question is, sometime you feel you believe yourself, but sometimes you must be
Question yourself.
you question yourself, you
Yeah.
feel down.
Yeah.
So what you will do to make you uplift again?
Actually, I think the most successful way is talk to your friend. But you must, how to say, know that friend very well.
Yeah.
Because someone, their attitude is just, oh, I don't think that can successful or something. That also will drag you down. But some friends, they are, how to say, my friend is like that, but he said, just do it. You are capable of that. They always encourage you. So during that time, I said, just no matter what, stay with your activity friend. They encourage you a lot. Sometimes they how to say, they think they are harder to you. They say, just do it. Before this Friday, I won't see you do that. But that actually helps you.
Yeah, because if you try something, then you can basically, you are exploring yourself as well.
Yeah.
Right? To do the new things.
Yeah, I like when I started with this learning center. My friend, they do the art job, they do the art tutor. They said, just do it. Just post once, then you can start it.
Yeah.
I won't see that. You can do that. You are capable of that. You have the thought. Just do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she gave me a lot of encouragement at that time. So I step out, and then I get some students. They come to ask. Then things start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I totally agree with you, because sometimes our surroundings also matters a lot.
Yeah.
To push yourself to do something,
Yeah.
or to grow yourself,
Yeah.
because that's why the positivity is really needed.
Yes.
Like I have like so many friends in here or in my back home, but I would say I get the very positive energy from the Grace all
Yeah.
the time, because she is also positive all the time in her journey, right? Because
Yeah.
she is also facing the problems, challenges. I'm also facing the challenges and problems in my business, but it's just that if she, for example, if she gives me a negative vibe, said, okay, if you don't feel it, don't do it.
Yeah.
You know, basically it's kind of a demoralized for me. But she
Yes.
always say, whatever, just do it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's-
So that's really needed, that who you are with.
Yeah.
That's also important.
Sometimes we don't need the mentor. We just need someone to push you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's needed.
Yeah.
And as our topic today is like a lifelong learning, like what is important for the lifelong learning for you, as you are already running the institute, but do you feel that sometime you also think that, okay, no, I also need to learn this
Yes,
to improve?
I still learning. That's why, because as I mentioned, I was a associate scientist, so we do a lot of projects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my father is a professor in the university. Some uncle and auntie, they are teaching in the primary school. So we have a lot of people in the education system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we learn is different when you have choose the teacher, choose the after school program. It helps you a lot, and they also give you ability to lifelong learning. No matter what job you choose, but they give the ability you to be another level or be capable in another one. And with now the technology update, we still learning new things in the daily life. So that's why we say study is a lifelong. And even when I tried after build this one, I try to learn advertisement, because that was a big challenge for me as a scientist. We don't we normally just speak the true thing or the data. we don't.
I understand.
Yeah, and also I learn a lot of things about the Montessori system, because it is also another big education system. We want to know what's the difference between Montessori and education.
Montessori.
Yeah, we don't want to. We are not education scientists. We don't want to know how the education works, but we want to know what education system will affect us. So you need to, as a mom and as a business in education, I learned something about Montessori, and I also talk with a lot of teachers about the education system. What I want to know what they find in the school they face the difficult and what they want the student to get. So that's also you learning that from the daily work.
Yeah. I think this is a very interesting one thing I like to bring out is if you're watching our show right now, if you have some idea in your mind you want to start to run some business, just go for it. Why? Just like Lai is a scientist, but she as a scientist, it need to be do the research. Save the truth and then find the best. This is the scientist. So she trained up like this. So that's why now she received the message she want to have this learning center, and she bring this ability put in here. So that's why if you are in the Saskatoon now, Lai only in the Saskatoon, but maybe in the future.
Not only in Saskatoon.
Yes, maybe in the future.
We have online class, so we have.
So don't. At the end of the show, you just read the caption. You will need to find Lai the Victor Learning Center, because as I met Lai and then we talk a lot, and I know that. As you now all watch the show right now, you can see this is a totally different. They are not just give you the course. They will find the best for you. So don't forget to check out the link below. So agree, because we need to keep learning. Even us, we have to just like polishing our tools, our knife to be sharp, to be special. So at the last question I want to ask you is, okay, I know I can feel you have a lot of the passion to want to give some impact in this Canada education system. So in the future, what kind you want to see, you want to make this impact to change something in here? What is it?
I just want to, give a platform to everyone, where the teacher, they want to do the tutor stuff, and the students, they look for how, or they want to keep sharp in their academic, and in maybe also in art, in chess. We are going to apply more courses, so you can choose from just the one platform, and we will be responsible. We will sure that's suitable for you. We just don't want to sell the class. We just want you get advanced.
Yeah, this is important because I know like your course is not whole classroom full. One teacher for 10 or 5 or 6. You mostly is a small class.
Yes.
And you are very good at picking.
Because nowadays the school is already full of the students.
That's true.
The teacher always talk to me, I want to look after the kids, but it's out of my ability. I only have 1 hour, and with all the maybe 40 kids or 25 kids, I can just spend 1 minute or 2 minutes with one kid. So I couldn't really help them in the class. I can just let them know the knowledge, but maybe I couldn't finish the knowledge during the class. They couldn't get it. That's the big problem they talk about.
So I would say is in the future you want to create Victor Learning Center is like a platform is for the student who already know what they want to be more good, more professional in that way. So you will help them to dive in more this area and
not only deep down, but like for immigration from country where their mother language was not English. I help them to get to the local students level.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's to save the time, because we also want to kids feel happy in the school. Only when they can communicate and understand the other student, so they can actually involve
in
the society.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I just have a last question from my side. That do you think age is a factor that could affect the ability to lifelong learning, or like, because I don't think that age matters if you want to learn something.
It's not a big matter, but it really affect a little bit. That not was the ability, but because our aging, our system was getting down, so it's hard for us to remember and learn as quick as the kids.
Yeah.
So, but it's also a suitable way. Like a lot of immigration, when they come here, they go to the link to learn English.
Yeah.
That for when they started, it's good because they use a lot of thing, and the others they just give them specific things. But it's just below. It's included in the EAL program, so that's also just give them very basic thing. If you want to really study or working in Canada, that is not enough. So you might, because language is also ability for everyone to communicate, to work, to study, and they can get you settled down. That's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's also a good point, because I also feel that you can learn in any age if you have a passion about it.
Yeah.
I know it affects, like for example, if as you said, that if it's too hard learning or something, that might affect the ability.
And also school build your ability to study. When you learn something new, you need to find a small point to start it. So that one is very important for you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I feel the same thing, that because in each and every business, doesn't matter how well established it, but each business need an education. Each business needs to update their self to stay in this today's competitive world.
Yeah.
So today's topic is lifelong learning, called the education. So out there, whoever just listen our show, I think if you have a passion about your dreams, or if you want something to do in your life, I don't think so the age matters. And you are feel free to learn anytime, anywhere. It's just that just follow your dreams. And if you need any kind of help, doesn't matter you are just startup, or you want to do something, or you just have an idea about it, that what you want to do, and you want any kind of help or any kind of assistance or advice, please feel free to visit www.wingsofwomen.ca, and you can just contact us, just email us, and we will definitely get back to you. And you are also allowed to be to be on our show if you have a story which can inspire the other women entrepreneurs. So we are signing off today, and see you in our next episode.
See you.
See you.
Bye bye.